Hello everyone, Simon from SNG here. As always, I'm joined by my friend Grisha,
Hello, everyone.
and together we'll be providing a much needed commentary on the today's battle. And what will be today's battle, you may ask? Today's battle, today's encounter, will be somewhat extraordinary for our standards, if we have any. Um, we'll be
Yes, we
experiencing.
do. Simon, of course we do.
Today we'll be showcasing a partisan ambush on a convoy driving through Russian countryside. Uh, Late September 1941 is the date. It's after the Battle of Kiev that little partisan groups tried to band together to create bigger organizations to blow up bridges, blow up train tracks, communication lines, roads to slow the German advance towards Moscow.
Right. And this partisan effort was one of the biggest in the Second World War on these territories, as well as in Poland. So this had much to do with the final result of the war.
Exactly, it provided a much needed chaos in German lines.
I'd even say that uncomparably bigger chaos that was created in France, Italy, and any other location during the Second World War.
Possibly, possibly. You could be right. But let's not waste any more time and let's just enjoy a little battle for ourselves today. Let's start rolling.
Let's go.
So, no artillery barrage, classic artillery barrage that we had in all, I think, yeah, all of our previous battles. It's just a calm summer uh, day in Kalinovka village. Germans are driving through it, but the village is abandoned as the war uh, came through it uh, probably a month ago or so.
Notice how slowly they are moving.
Yeah,
They're
they do
careful.
not have to waste fuel. They don't rush. They do not Germans do not expect anyone to come up on their side.
I guess 1 year later, they would expect partisans everywhere, but not at this stage.
Yes, not at this stage, not September 1941 during Operation Barbarossa. A one armored car, P204, that is a captured French armored car with a single 20 mm cannon and a French machine gun. A blitz truck with 10 or 12 infantrymen, um, an ammunition blitz with ammo for artillery guns, tanks, and fuel, and a little support.
Sorry to interrupt you. So this one carries ammo.
Yeah, the
This
third,
one, the middle
yeah,
one.
the third truck carries ammo, and the last truck carries a 20 mm autocannon for AA support. Now Germans noticed that there is a blockade on the road and they have to stop to investigate. They cannot go around, there is no road around it. They try to
Are
stop
they
and
a
investigate.
sentry? Are they a sentry of a larger group?
Probably. They're
Maybe they are just
reinforcements,
open.
but the autocannon starts firing as they see movement.
So they felt that something was up.
They're surprised. They didn't expect an ambush driving through the village. But you see in the distance a little silhouettes of partisans coming up, closer and closer. Germans are trying to advance. Oh, we see even a partisan go in close range. We have this one with a PPD submachine gun. Just poking up behind the corner.
PP, that's the famous Pepesha, right?
No, it's a predecessor of the famous Pepesha. It's the PPD-40. Pistolet Pulemyot Degtyaryeva.
Got you.
It's a copy of the Finnish Suomi submachine gun.
Suomi, I mean, yeah. Suomi, that's Finland in Finnish.
Maybe, I do not know Finnish.
Yeah, I don't know Finnish either, but I know Suomi means Finland.
So it's a Finnish-Finland submachine gun.
Right, Finnish, yeah. That's right.
But the Russians didn't finish the Finnish.
Right, it's like, you know, PIN number. Can you give me your PIN number? Or personal identification number?
Exactly.
Okay, what's going on? This is like almost hand to hand.
Yeah, it is, because partisans waited behind corners, behind buildings, in sheds. They totally surprised the Germans. What the hell happened here? This guy is using a double-barreled hunting shotgun and a French World War I helmet.
Yeah, he looks like from a different movie. There he is around the corner. He's got the next one to me.
And now there is a flanking attack commencing on the German left flank. If there is any flank in the battle itself.
You can tell these are partisans.
Yes, they are. They are just civilians with weapons. Some of them probably are Red Army soldiers that just run away from combat and joined the resistance.
Sure, yeah.
Another group come out from the mist, and this one is heavily armed. This group has an anti-tank rifles. Some of them, of course.
I have a feeling
They are capable of knocking out the PTO-4 from the distance.
Yes, I have a feeling. I looked into my crystal ball and I got special feeling for that ammo on the truck. But we will see.
Will it explode?
Well,
That's what you ask.
the ball was a little bit foggy, but I saw something there. We will see.
We will.
And let's stress that we haven't seen this before, right? We are commenting as it is happening.
What do you mean by we didn't do the same before?
Like, we're not commenting on a movie that's made. This is happening as we are watching it.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I just stressed the point. And there was another guy with French outfit.
Oh, the partisans are pushing. Oh no, those are German soldiers. They are attacking the flanking attack. Oh! He gets smashed. This one is running away. Maybe towards his truck. Maybe they try to run away, maybe? Possibly? He's a squad leader with an MP40. He should be leading the defense or the attack or whatever they should do.
He is kind of not leading much now.
No, definitely not.
What are his options? Retreat? Too late.
Oh, a grenade explosion blows up a few partisans waiting around the corner. How are the 80 rifles doing? They are not doing great. I think they got mowed down. Not live anymore.
Yeah, they are out of it.
Oh, another German gets shot. What is happening? Germans do not have many troops here. Maybe 3 or 4 left.
How about the crew of this thing?
Of the armored car
The armored car, yes. Where is the crew?
inside.
Why are they not shooting?
Because they did not see anyone. They don't have visuals on anyone.
Tactic. And these guys are not moving.
No, it's a stalemate now.
Right.
Whoever comes out behind the corner first. Oh, they're rushing now! And
Oh,
that's why they
that's
didn't do so
This is
previously.
the killing field right here at the end of this fence. Wherever they move into this spot, they're gone.
Exactly, and they cannot go anywhere else. But just for the sake of it, and for the sake of realism, let's let the crew of the trucks leave their vehicles to help with the defense.
Here they come.
Maybe they will be of some use.
Mhm.
They have rifles. They have training. They're just ordinary soldiers that can drive a truck.
Yeah. And probably that's what they. Well, they had an option of just driving back, but they don't want to leave their mates there, right?
Yeah, they did.
And they don't know if their mates are dead or just pushing or maybe in need of help, right?
Exactly. And those 3 bodies are just laying here. And an MG-34 gunner was taken down as we hear here. So much of the German firepower was brought down. So let me help the partisans push a little bit more. So
If there are left, where are
there are some left. You see the markers. There are a lot of partisans here.
but they're not pushing.
No, they're not.
Here
They're
we
just
go.
waiting here for the Germans to come out.
All right, with this number, they
Oh, but will they succeed? Because the autocannon is not dead.
this is another killing field.
It's another stalemate.
Yeah, because both of these angles are covered by the guns.
Exactly.
This guy may be the decisive factor, wearing, of course, French trousers with suspenders.
Oh, a firefight! I hear a firefight on the other side of the road. Yes, this one partisan is poking out from behind the corner. Oh,
Grenade, he dropped it!
he didn't see it coming. He gets hit by a grenade in his chest. Oh damn, that was brutal.
He got shot in the chest and dropped the grenade.
No, he was hit by the grenade thrown by the Germans. Then he was shot. Then he dropped his submachine gun and got blown up.
Well, what a way to go.
What a way to go. Well, the front, if I can call it that way, is static.
Yeah, anybody who moves dies, basically.
Yeah, that's how it is. Just like in World War One. but with no trenches.
Yes.
Oh, the guy that you said was a decisive factor just got shot. And I thought that they were shooting his dead body, but this guy is here
One more
too.
here. And this guy's got. Oh well, here he goes.
No
That's
life in
that
him.
precursor of the real Pepesha, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. But the PPD-40 was doomed from the start, as it had many failures in its construction. It jammed a lot. It was unreliable. Um, that's why that's why the Pepesha project was started, to have a submachine gun that can be more easily produced, produced cheaper, produced faster, and to have a submachine gun that will be more reliable than this
And
little piece of trash like here.
right. And from what I know, Pepesha was very successful.
It was very successful, but it was not free from the problems of its predecessor. So
Mhm.
the magazines, the drum mags that we think of when we think of a Pesha, uh, they were the main issue, because mostly they were made specifically for the one gun that they were supposed to be used in. So you could have a magazine that is supposed to be for the Pepesha, but it's not for that exact Pepesha, and it will not work.
Oh,
So
that's not good.
soldiers, for the most part, couldn't exchange their ammunition.
That's terrible. That's not good.
That's
That's
that
the
is
worst
terrible.
thing that can happen. I mean, you have your ammo and you can't use whatever you find or get.
Exactly. You can load your magazine with your maid's ammo, but it takes a minute or two for the drum mag to be loaded.
Right, like swapping magazines would not be a problem.
Oh, here
Oh,
we
here
see a
goes.
long range fight. They reload at the same time. Oh, but the German is a better shot.
Mhm.
Oh, so now they feel a lot more safe, shall I say? So let me check if I can make them more unsafe now. Oh, some partisans are rushing now. Let's make a final push. A guy with a Mosin, with a PPD-40. Oh, they rushed the German positions. They got shot down. What are those partisans doing over here? They're just laying on the ground, waiting for the Germans. And just as I said, they try to advance.
They
Slowly
are
but steadily.
very careful now.
So it's the problem of the partisans. They do not have heavy vehicles to deal with the armored car and the 20mm autocannon. That are the main problems for them right now. Because the infantry, they can take them down. They are um, the Germans are better shots because they are trained also, but with a lot of numbers they could possibly do that. But the vehicles, they have to come up really close to throw the cocktails on them to try to hit their engines to explode them. It's a terrible way to go for them, because the Germans, even as they were surprised by the attack, they still have armor, and it's a big advantage on the battlefield right now.
And partisans don't have the numbers now.
Yeah, and as they lost their only long-range AT weapons, they're hopeless now. Oh, a
This
close-range engagement! The German rushes close and gets shot. That's what I said. The numbers make up for your lack of skill.
Yes. 2-on-1.
Shall we send them forwards?
That will be sure death for them, but I think they're not going to swing this battle the other way.
Possibly. Let's make the final push. Go,
Let's say
comrades,
they're
go!
determined.
For Stalin!
За родину, за Stalina.
Maybe they can do it.
Whoa,
They made
yes,
it to
they
the other
did.
side of the field.
Amazing.
Coming up slowly. Maybe they can do it. One tries to retreat. Maybe he's just making himself comfortable in his firing position. He's reloading. The truck with the 20mm is an open top one, so they can shoot the crew of it. That will not be easy, but they are doing it right now. You see?
Yes.
Maybe they can do it. And why isn't the gun responding? Maybe they don't have any ammo left.
How many partisans are left altogether?
I think those three are the last ones.
So now it's down to 1 or 2 lucky shots.
Yeah, it is. So let's not have the Germans being a sitting ducks for the Russians. Let's make them leave their vehicle.
Okay, so they think they can take care of those
Yep.
attacking Ruskies now.
For them, staying in this truck was just sure death, because they didn't have line of sight towards the partisans, so they couldn't respond.
So if partisans approached, they would kill them, basically.
Yeah.
They're killing them now too. Look at this.
Crouching, crawling through the bushes. Oh, I heard a partisan being shot, and the second one too. How many left are there? I hear some shots from here. Yeah, there is one partisan over here, engaging the Germans. He's patching up his injured leg,
Alright.
but not for long.
Or is he determined?
He is determined. Even if he bleeds out, he will take as many Germans as he can with him. Go on, mate. You can do it. For Matushka Rossiya.
Right. And he's thinking about it. There he goes.
But he stands in the middle of an open field and starts reloading. And goes back. And tries to shoot a German. What is he doing?
He's hesitating. He's like.
He's not sure.
He's reevaluating his motivation.
Yeah, what he evaluates more, his life or his cause. Will he be able to sacrifice himself?
Yeah, let's see.
Or will he have to do it? We don't know. As the Germans are nowhere to be seen. Oh, there they are. They're calmly walking away, as they think there are no partisans left. Maybe they will hop inside their tracks and report. Oh! They will not report what happened to the HQ. as the armored car sees the last partisan. Oh, and he got shot. He didn't evaluate anything more. He was
That
just
ended
thinking
his
too much.
operations, right? That ended his.
He was just stunned, pinned. He didn't know what to do. It was just a shell shock for him, possibly.
Well,
And a German
well,
here clearing the building, making sure that there are no Russian partisans in the village
well,
itself. So that is how the our first battle of the second part of the Eastern Front campaign ends. It was a calm and steady one, with no epic tank combat, without explosions, but I think it was much needed after the epic Battle of Ulm to just calm down and focus a little bit more on the stuff that was happening behind the German lines.
yes. And partisan battles fought in this part of Europe were a big, important part of the whole war.
Exactly, and for the last thing today, let's just check the casualties. We are marking partisans, Russians in red and the Germans in yellow. As the partisans were attacking and were much less skilled compared to the Germans, they suffered a lot, and a lot more casualties today.
All right. Good one.
Okay, and that is how the battle ends. Thank you guys for watching, for giving us your attention, and thank you for blowing up our Ulman video, so we have more motivation to do more videos like that in the
Thank
next
you very
episodes.
much.
Yep, thank you very much, and see you in the next one.